Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the GOP refusing to go back to work. You just can't find people who want to work anymore. President Biden recently sent a letter to congressional leaders asking them to come back into session to provide more funding for the Small Business Administration's disaster loan program, which, just so everybody knows, Biden told them they needed to do months ago. But the House GOP couldn't get a budget together. Speaker Johnson has made it clear he has no intention of calling Congress back into session to pass additional funding for relief efforts. Johnson said, quote, "We'll be back in session immediately after the election." So there you have it. Those in North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and everywhere else impacted by Helene, you just sit there and wait. You're not in a hurry or anything, right? Johnson went on to say that it didn't really matter if they came back right away because it takes time for states to get the numbers together. He went on to say that they'll help people in due time. I'm not joking. In due time. He said, quote, "We will help people in these disaster-prone areas. It's an appropriate role for the federal government, and you'll have bipartisan support for that. And it'll all happen in due time, and we'll get that job done." I'm sure those who will have to wait the due time will understand that campaigning is more important than they are. There's no way that could go wrong. Again, this was something they were warned about when they refused to pass a budget and went with a continuing resolution instead. Biden's letter to congressional leadership says, quote, "While FEMA has the resources needed for the immediate emergency response phase, at least one other agency does not. Most urgently, the Small Business Administration's, SBA, disaster loan program will run out of funding in a matter of weeks, and well before Congress is planning to reconvene. I warned the Congress of this potential shortfall even before Hurricane Helene landed on America's shores. I requested more funding for SBA multiple times over the past several months. And most recently, my administration underscored that request as you prepared a continuing resolution to fund the government. Now, the need is even more urgent." Urgent. We're on DC time here. Urgent is in due time when we feel like it. It's not like we work for the people or anything. The request is going out from Biden, and the response coming in from the GOP is made even more unbelievable when you consider all of the debunked claims put out on social media by right-wingers saying there wasn't any money. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.